about it, guys, looking back at all these episodes, they have all been meme-worthy. Think about it, right? The, bread, opening the bread and putting the, of course, the candle in it. The banana gun. You have the freaking this episode with drinking the pee. Every episode has been like meme-worthy. What? Oh my gosh, that scene. I cannot even believe it, guys. I cannot. It still makes my mouth feel nasty and whatnot. Thank goodness for Giorno's quick wits and he was able to think up a way from avoiding drinking the piss. Oh my, I would have looked at him so differently, guys. I swear to you. I really enjoyed this episode. We finally met the team. And that's one thing that I always wanted to happen. I wanted to meet the gang. I wanted us all to get together. I may butcher the names though. But so far, for the whole gang, we have Giorno, Bruno, Abacillo, I believe, Mr. I really like Mr. And then you have what? Fugo and Narancha? I believe it's Narancha or it's pronounced a different way. But like out of everyone, like everyone's unique, honestly. Everyone's unique in their own way. They're all interesting. They have great character designs. The voice acting, everything is well executed. Like I love this episode, just meeting everyone. And the one thing that I loved about this episode, even though Giorno's the main character, right? It wasn't just a Giorno thing. It felt like we got more of Bruno and everyone else, but we still got Giorno on the side. So it wasn't just like, us getting just Giorno, but it was the whole gang, and I really love that about the episode. If they're gonna do the episodes like that, I don't know. I feel like that's what I felt. Like the episode wasn't just Giorno, but like the whole gang. And if the episodes are gonna be like that from the future, like that's gonna be really awesome. Think about it. Everyone just getting their spotlight and whatnot, all the funny moments and all that good stuff. Yeah, but very, very great crew so far. Really enjoy them, and I can't wait to see the dynamic of them and how they develop as characters and begin to bond. Because the thing is, this episode, we're not like a full team. Even Bruno states it because, I guess this team was just recently started. You know what I mean? So we're not like fully trustworthy with one another and all of that good stuff. But one thing that I want to talk about, we learned about the line of command of Passione. So you have the boss, then you have the capos, which is someone like Popo, then you have the team, which is like Bruno, what we have right now, our group, our team of 6 people, and the team usually consists of 6 to 10 people, right? And the capos are basically the turf leaders or whatnot. So like Naples, Popo was the capos for Naples, you know what I mean? He controlled that turf. The thing we learned this episode is like the capos and whatnot, they're basically your everyday people. They have like, a double life. You would see someone like, they dress in regular clothes, they probably work in a business office and whatnot. You wouldn't think they're in a gang, you know what I mean? And then they're the ones who are close with the boss. And the same goes for the boss. Who knows if we met the boss? Honestly, I feel like we may have seen the boss already, but we just don't know we've seen the boss. You know what I mean? So yeah, everything falls under this line of control. So you have the boss, the capos who control and lead, the groups. And then you have different types of groups. So you have assassination group, you have the drug groups and whatnot. And the thing that was said this episode, like, Bruno mentions like, even though, they're all in the same gang and whatnot, he doesn't associate with the other gang members. And it shows you how Bruno, of course, he's not really connected with the other gang members, the other groups and all that stuff. So I really like that because, of course, Bruno, he's someone, he's good. He's good. That's what I want to say. Because it's even shown this episode, like, when Bruno, like, he's walking, everyone respects him. They look up to him to help them with their issues in life. They're all saying hi to him, you know what I mean? And there's even the scene with an old lady whose son is, abusing her, which is like, why would you hit your mom? You know what I mean? Abusing your mother? Really? Like, beating her up, giving her black eyes, man. I know it's not about him, but still, like, really? Like, he's abusing his mother, right? And it's because of drugs. And you can see in that scene when Bruno hears why he's abusing. He's so guilty. He feels so guilty because he's in this gang. And these people, they give drugs to kids. They give drugs to anyone. You know what I mean? And because of him being in this gang and all this and his connection to it, he's also connected to her being abused because her son is on drugs. That's how I looked at it right there. So like, just like seeing that, I was like, wow, Bruno has to feel guilty. He has to feel the guilt there. And this episode also speaks on like Popo. So word comes out about Popo and how he's died, and it's said to be that Popo has committed suicide, you know what I mean? Like, some people still have their thoughts like maybe someone tried to assassinate him for, him betraying the boss or anything like that, but it's being said that Popo he committed suicide and whatnot. And we learned that he has a fortune actually. So I don't know how much of this fortune is gonna take over this season. Like, will this whole season be around the fortune and whatnot? Actually, I doubt it. How would that work out? You know what I mean? But like, we know like there's a fortune of 10 billion. Like 10 billion. Are you kidding me? What? And you know, like everyone's after this. Like a lot of people, like they know about it. And now that Popo is dead, it's open season. Because now it's like we can all go after this fortune. Now he's dead, yo. Let's go get some money. Let's get this 10 billion. And it's like everyone has their own hopes of what they want to do with the money. So like think about One Piece, how you have everyone going after this treasure and whatnot. And it's like $10 billion. Everyone has their own beliefs on what they want to do with the money. Some will spend it on girls, drugs, or you know, just be rich. While others, like Bruno, want to use this money to be able to reach the top and get acknowledged by, you know, people who are close to the boss, so we can, you know, successfully take out the boss. That's our plan. We want to get acknowledged. And when you think about it, with this money, that will help us skyrocket, and we might even gain the trust from the boss for us to be able to do our long-awaited goal, which is take out the boss and, you know, make it to where gangs are not giving drugs to people or whatnot, you know, that are proper, you know what I mean? So that's like the main objective of this season, part 5 of Jojo, getting rid of this boss, and this treasure will be able to help us if we get it, you know what I mean? And we do know that Bruno knows where it is, because Bruno is the one who Popo asked to hide it for him. And you know, like, it kind of makes me think, right? Why would Popo choose, like, you know, trust Bruno? But then again, I guess he's in jail, you know? He can't really escape jail. So it's like you have to trust someone here to handle your situation. But it's like how I'm looking at it, right? If I trust Bruno with the location of my treasure, it's easy for him to get it anytime. But then again, I guess he wasn't really thinking about it like that. And plus, you have to look at it like this. Popo's dead. And who knows what he could have did with the treasure though? That's a big thing. What if it's not there when we go there? That's crazy. This episode was just too incredible. Like I said, just seeing everyone's personality, and just like, we didn't even get a lot of it, but we just got skims of them. I love, like, honestly, right now, like, I'm not gonna say they're my favorites right off the bat. Like, my two favorites, Narancia and Mista. Those are my two favorites just right off the bat. But, you know, of course, we have more episodes to see how everyone is. And Abachio, he's also pretty cool. I like his design and all that. But right off the bat, Narancia and Mista, like, I love those two. Like, Narancia gives me, like, this kind of, you know, mood, like, I don't know, it's like, it's hard to explain, but he gives me like this feeling, and it's like, I like him, you know what I mean? And Mr., like, Mista's a jokester, like, I like his personality, just like his whole dilemma with 4, and how he feels like 4 is bad luck. If you ride a boat that has number 4, it's definitely gonna sink. If you eat something with number 4, it could be poison. Just his whole outlook, and it's like, how did this even happen? You know what I mean? It's like, wow. And it's like, I'm kind of thinking, is it just with 4 or multiples of 4, like 4 times 4, 16, and all that? You know, who knows what it could even, like, how big it could stretch out to be. Because if you think about it, mostly everything, look, 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 4 times 4 is, I mean, I don't know that math, but 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 6 is 24. So it's like, exactly how far does it escalate? Anything with 4 in it, so like 24, 44, you know, 54, 64, anything with 4 is just bad news for him, or is it just 4? Just a simple 4. You know what I mean? That's how I'm kind of looking at it. You guys are probably like, why are you going so into depth with this? Or like, why are you trying to figure this out so bad? I don't know, guys. Like, I'm just trying. And like, a big thing with me, guys, Jojo, honestly, I love watching Jojo because Araki has a great sense of music, right? And because of Jojo, like the stands and all of that, I've listened to so many songs over these past months because I just started watching Jojo as of last year, you know what I mean? So because of Jojo, I've heard so many bands that I've never heard before, or just heard things, you know, songs that I've never heard of before, and they're so incredible. So I really can't wait to see the music references and just listen to the music, because I really love doing that every time a new stand is introduced. Just going back, listening to the album, seeing where the inspiration came from and whatnot. Like, I tend to do that a lot, and I really love Jojo for that, because it's like, honestly, 2 of my favorite things in this world, anime and music, and I'm getting both of them, you know what I mean, from one anime. I'm getting anime, great story, great characters, great everything with music added. And this episode, speaking on the music, you heard the tune in the ending? Jojo, like, what the heck? That tune at the ending, I don't even know how to sing it properly, but it was so well pleasing to the ear. Like, I'm listening to it and I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. This is a good tune right here. I need to hear more of this. Honestly, I love everything like sound related to this season, because it's like, of course, when the, halfway mark, Jojo, and then of course it ends, then you have the ending, and you have the opening, then you have the ending tune. I love all the music, everything, being done here. Like this is, even have to say this, if you look at the other parts, of course it's only 5 episodes just to say this is your favorite part, and it's so funny, part 5, episode 5, right? Guys, I don't know, I feel like you guys are right. This may be my favorite part, just due to how incredible things have been, how incredible like the characters are, just the stands, and just how everything is building up. So this may be my favorite part. Who knows? I'm gonna get back to this with you guys towards the end of part 5. I'll let you guys know my opinions and whatnot, if this is my favorite part or anything like that. But right off of these 5 episodes, if everything's gonna keep going this way, which I know will keep happening, because David Production does not disappoint. They're amazing. Amazing, man. Amazing. David Production is amazing. I can't even, thank you, David Production, for handling JoJo all these years. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 such perfectly. You know what I mean? So great. You guys work hard. And you can see it through the anime, when you're watching the episodes, when you're hearing the music, when you see the animation, the voice acting. David Production is amazing. Straight up. But concluding back to the review, we actually get attacked this episode by a stan, and I feel like it's one of the characters that was introduced this episode. I don't know his name, I don't remember if his name was brought up, but he was talking about the money and how he was, gonna come to Bruno to see if he can get the money, kind of attack us kind of thing. So he may have been the one who attacked us, and his stand is a bit weird, right? So it looks like what his stand does is he sucks you up and you disappear kind of thing. So he dries you up kind of thing and you disappear. That's what I'm getting off from the episode. So we lost Mr. Narancia and even Giorno this episode. What the heck? One thing that I really loved is the ending with Abachio, and how he wasn't really trusting Giorno, which I don't know why. Because it's you gave him pee and he drank it. If someone drinks my pee, I trust you. I trust you with my life. You know what I mean? You just drank my pee. You just drank it. Why would I not trust you? You know what I mean? So you could see towards the end, there was this hostility, he didn't really trust Giorno, he didn't want to show his ability. But then Giorno, he fixes it right up. He's like, you know what? I don't have time for this, and he just runs into the enemy lines and he gets attacked, showing to Abachio that he's not an enemy and he can be trusted because he will give his life for the team. So I really love that. And Abachio, he sees it, he's like, Giorno, and you know what I mean? He's like, because we really got him there. Now it's you can't even say you can't trust us, because I literally just went and put my life on the line for the team. So I really love that, and I can't wait to see Abachio's ability. I want to see it. You see, honestly, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the stand kind of reminds me of Killer Queen. I mean, not fully like Killer Queen, because Killer Queen has that cat-like face and whatnot. But I don't know if it's the color scheme or just the way the front of the face is, how it was shown to us. It kind of reminds me of Killer Queen just a little bit, because there is a lot of features that are different, like the eyes and whatnot. And of course, Killer Queen has ears and all of that stuff. But just a little bit. But yeah, I think I spoke on everything that I wanted to speak on. It's usually at this time where I notice that I didn't speak on everything that I wanted to speak on. But honestly, it's crazy, right? Because I do these reviews, and it's I watch the episode for 30 minutes. Not even 30 minutes. I watch the episode for the 20 minutes, and then I talk for 6, 8 more minutes more of content, and then I do a review. So it's why am I doing these reviews if I'm going to be talking 10 minutes on the video? Guys, I'm sorry about that if that, annoys you. You see the reaction, you're 30 minutes? You're just talking. Put this in the review. I'm sorry guys, I'll try to refrain from talking after the episodes, but it's just I can't help myself. It's so good, and it's, I have to talk about it, That's why you see this video coming up. Whether this is up before the reaction or, the reaction comes later today, the reaction is going to be 30 minutes because I just kept talking. I couldn't stop babbling. But it's JoJo, man. You really can't stop babbling. And just this episode, it's so bizarre. Just the whole piss scenario. It's only JoJo that can do certain things like this. You can't see this from any other anime. Honestly, I only can see this from JoJo. You know what I mean? This is a JoJo thing. So An amazing episode. It felt so short, like always. I watched it and it's finished. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, you're amazing, yo.